As of right now, the Sixers are one of the hottest teams in the league, but it wasn't even that long ago that the Sixers were in a state of turmoil. Earlier in the season, Ben Simmons had completely quit on the team, and to add insult to injury, Joel Embiid missed 9 straight games due to injury. As a result, the Sixers started the year a mediocre 10-10. With losses mounting, the pressure on Daryl Morey to trade Ben Simmons, even if not for a great return, was increasing. But with the Sixers now the 2 seed in the East and firing on all cylinders, they've completely turned it around. Most of the credit goes to Joel Embiid, and is well deserved, as he's having yet another MVP caliber year. But Tyrese Maxey also deserves a bulk of the credit because of his high level of play this year. With Ben Simmons sitting out, the Sixers had a huge hole at point guard, but Tyrese Maxey stepped up in a big way as the team's starting point guard. After averaging just 8 points and 2 assists a game as a rookie, Maxey is averaging 17 points and 5 assists a game starting at the 1. His numbers are up and his game has improved across the board. As good as Joel Embiid has been, the Sixers would not be in the position they're in right now if Tyrese Maxey hadn't made a big leap. And Maxey is doing this in just his second year. The way he's playing, Maxey should be a top most improved player of the year candidate. The crazy thing is, Tyrese Maxey wasn't even a high draft pick. He was taken with the 21st overall pick in 2020. So for a late pick to compete at this level in just his sophomore year is even more impressive. Why was Maxey taken so late in the draft? While scouts did view him as a potential lottery pick, many weren't high on him because they viewed Maxey as an undersized 2 guard and because of his inability to shoot from the outside at Kentucky. But NBA teams should know by now to not sleep on Kentucky guards. Under Coach Calipari, Kentucky guards tend to show way more at the NBA level than they do in college. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Tyler Hero, and Devin Booker are just a few examples. Calipari even said during the draft process that some teams are going to regret passing on Tyrese Maxey, and now plenty of teams wish they probably had listened to him. Tyrese Maxey didn't set the world on fire in his rookie year, but he did show some flashes, and he instantly became a spark plug off the Sixers bench, but there was plenty of growing pains. He continued to struggle with his outside shooting in his rookie year, only hitting 30% from 3, and he often looked hesitant to shoot the 3 ball. But overall, it was a solid year for the 21st overall pick. But despite playing well his rookie year, Maxey was still extremely hungry to get better. Just a few days after the Sixers lost to the Hawks in the second round, Maxey was back in the gym working hard on his game. And so far this season, the hard work has paid off. After shooting just 29% from 3 in college and 30% from 3 in his rookie year, Maxey is now hitting 42% of his threes on a respectable 4 attempts per game. That's a huge leap that's only possible after an offseason of tirelessly working on your outside shot. The improved shooting has turned Maxey into a legit 3-level scorer. He was already good at driving to the basket last year, but now his ability to hit threes forces opponents to play on his defense. His ability to hit threes at a high percentage also makes him a nice complement to both James Harden and Joel Embiid. Even though Maxey ran point guard for most of the year, his ability to hit threes allows him to play off the ball, making him a great third option. Maxey is also a very good slasher. He's got a quick first step to easily beat defenders, and he's got a bunch of moves in his bag to avoid rim protectors for a smooth layup at the rim, whether it's a floater, reverse layup, or a Euro step. And he's also a good pull-up shooter from the mid-range as well. Maxey has gotten much better as a facilitator, which has allowed him to thrive at the point guard position this year. He's averaging almost 5 assists per game, which is up from the 2 assists per game he averaged his rookie year. Maxey has become really good at reading the defense and finding the open man on his drives to the basket. The scary thing is that Maxey is still very young at just 21 years old. The fact that he's already a good scorer and facilitator this early in his career shows he has a great shot at being elite. If Maxey can bring his averages up to 20 points and 6 assists per game and the Sixers are still really good, he's got a great shot at becoming an all-star. Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. Now I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think Tyrese Maxey will become an all-star in the future? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed my breakdown of Tyrese Maxey, I know you'll love my video on how the Sixers' big 3 is completely unguardable. So go ahead, click on it, watch it, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.